Good morning, good afternoon. How's everybody doing? So the time is upon us again for another Darktide update. This one's gonna be, looks like it's gonna be a major update. They did make a post back on November 5th about the new Havoc game mode, which will be coming to us on December 3rd. And it is part of the Grim Protocols update. So there's a few special things happening with it aside from the Havoc game mode. And that includes a new mission, which will be going back to the carnival. And it looks like it's going to be called the Dark Communion. So we're going to have to be preventing cultists from trying to complete their Dark Communion, probably with Nurgle. They haven't posted the dev blog yet, so I might, update this when that comes out. But it just seems like we're going back to the carnival, which I'm okay with, because in all honesty, all the carnival missions have been my favorite. I love the music, I love the setting. Just a nice little look at a recreational district in the 40k universe in the Tertium world. Aside from that new mission, there's going to be 3 new weapon types that are coming out. In my opinion, one of them is a little underwhelming. So it looks like they're going to be primarily focused on the Zealot and Psyker, as well as an update for Ogryn. So the new weapon is going to be a 2-handed power sword. For the Zealot, looks like it's going to be, as described, a massive high damage melee weapon with wide sweeping attacks. And it's going to be coming in the form of the Munitorum MKX Relic Blade and the Munitorum MK2 Relic Blade. The unique features for the Zealot are going to be heat activation mechanic, so that generates a heat gauge building over time. Reaching the limit locks activation briefly over heat mechanic, so it could possibly damage you. And then the special attack will be a sprinting heavy stab attack for unique engagement tactics. That's pretty fun. I don't think we have many, besides like the dueling sword, that really stabs too well, in my opinion. So that'll be nice. Now, the variation for the Psyker comes in the forms of the Covenant MK VI Blaze Force Greatsword and the Covenant MK VIII Blaze Force Greatsword. It's a finesse-oriented weapon combining melee and psychic powers. I love the psychic weapons as well as the finesse ability on them. I think they work really well on pretty much all classes that can use them, in particular Zealot and Psyker. So the 2-handed Force Sword for the Psyker, its unique features will be the Force Cleave. The special attack releases a psychic cleave with scaling based on charge power, and that's 3 stages, and then smooth flow. So the Psyker's psi-assisted techniques make the weapon feel lighter and more agile. So we'll see how that plays out. It could be fun. It sounds like it might be a little bit along the lines of the dueling sword, which I'm okay with because I love that sword. And then for the Ogryn, in my opinion, it's not, I don't know if this is new, but it's the heavy stubber for the Ogryn. I feel like we already have really a heavy stubber with close to the same variations that they have listed here. But it looks like it's described as a heavy precision support firearm for Ogryns, blending suppressive fire with marksman capabilities that will keep the darkness at bay. And it comes in the Quark MK2A heavy stubber, the Gorgonum MK3A heavy stubber, and the Atlas MK2 heavy stubber. Its unique features are the primary fire with a heavy, slow automatic fire for suppressive rolls, an alt fire for a more precise single shot mode for longer range accuracy, and we get a flashlight now as Ogryn. Isn't that fun? And if you're a fan of the penances, they are going to be celebrating their 2nd anniversary of Warhammer 40k Darktide. We will get a special event that will reward players with a unique weapon trinket. So if you like the trinkets, now's your time to shine. This last update to the pendant system it's a wicked grind. So I'm not even maxed out yet. I got the armor from the last top tier pendant track, but I'm not even close to being done yet. And I've been going through all the masteries, doing all the masteries, and I'm still like maybe 2 out of the 5 or 6 that they have available. And then the last thing we'll touch on is the new Havoc game mode that they're gonna come out with. So it looks like the Havoc game mode is going to be a difficulty past Maelstrom. It looks like there's going to be 40 order levels for Havoc. You have to be trust level 30, and you have to have completed at least one type, either Auric or non-Auric Maelstrom mission. It's going to be conducted by one of my least favorite characters in the game, Commissar Duquesne, and the Mobian 53rd Steelheads. That we saved in Rolling Steel. I just don't like her accent. I would rather listen to Masozi talk in my ear the entire time. So, like I said, there's going to be 40 Havoc levels that you need to progress through. With each level, they become more difficult from 1 to 40. And I really like the way that they have described this, how they're gonna make it work. Basically, you're gonna be ranked each week on how far you've gotten. So like if you get to 21 on say this week, next week you'll be order level 21. So for each go of your mission, so say you're gonna go into the mission at order level 21, you'll have 3 tries before you are demoted down 1 order level. Now what's interesting about it is that it's a personalized experience. So you might have order level 1 with this set of criteria. Your friend might have a whole nother set of criteria. And I think that just makes for a really unique playstyle and a really unique challenge. Because I think one thing that at least I find in Darktide is that, with the cosmetics, with the trinkets, all that, you don't really feel special, You feel like you're all kind of together. You feel like everybody's the main character. So just to have a little bit of differential situations like here, like in Havoc, will be nice. And then of course, once you complete your order level, the next one can be completely different with different mutators, different mission type, different map. And then of course, if you don't progress any levels during the week, you will be decayed 1 Havoc order the following week. So there is some potential there for like a World of Warcraft type situation with a lot of grinding. So we'll see how that plays out, because it's possible that you reach level 40 and then you're like, oh shit, I gotta like do more this week so that I don't go back down to 39, if it really matters to you. I know that we will be getting a special cosmetic that comes in the form of an all-black Mobian 53rd cosmetic set, and we'll also get things like Diamantine, Plasteel, and Mastery XP. So a little bit underwhelming. Now the thing that I don't like about that is that they did make a note that players will not need to get to order rank 40 to earn this cosmetic set. Why? Come on, reward the people that are doing fucking great. But whatever, it is what it is. And another unique aspect of this whole Havoc game mode is that if you use the party finder, right, or if you partner up with a friend, say your friend is Havoc rank 21, like this example they have here, and you're Havoc rank 1. If you join your friend's Havoc rank 21 mission and complete it, the following week you will both be promoted to Havoc rank 22, right? So even though you're rank 1, you've completed a 21 difficulty Havoc order, you'll be able to just bump right up to that. So I think some people might find that irritating, but I think I like that idea. I think it takes away some of the grindiness from it. So they did say that there's going to be 8 mission types in the mission pool of Havoc game mode, with 4 new modifiers, which is actually 3 new modifiers, because it's one that we've recently encountered, which is the infected 21st Mobians. So just expect a little bit tankier Poxwalker infantry in that. And they won't put in missions like the Rolling Steel, just because I think that would completely change the nature of what they're trying to do with Havoc. So it also, it almost kind of sounds like a wave-based mechanic type of system, or like just completely new levels. I don't know. We'll see how they execute this, because it kind of just sounds like we could go through regular missions. Like they could just add new missions and give us rewards for that. But it unfortunately, in my opinion, it kind of seems like a way to recycle old content on their end. So we'll see how that goes. They also made a note that conditions will also be a part of the mix for possible order levels. Not every order level will have a condition. So for example, the conditions will be every 5 order levels. So this includes lights out, ventilation purge, and tox gas. Ogrins soon will no longer be suffering from the dark. Like I said, we get the flashlight on our heavy stubbers. Tox gas is going to be really fucking irritating. I'll be honest, I hate the tox gas one. It does make it for a nice challenge, but, and I'm sure you all just heard Whiskey meow. And now he's eating my yogurt. So, I gotta go. Thank you very much for watching. And we'll see you guys in the next video, possibly when this comes out. I'd like to make something now between now and then. But either way, thanks again. I'll see you guys later.